Here's Dellavedova. No good. Excellent D there from Williams. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance. And road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Moore passes to Griffin. Back to Moore. Griffin sets the screen for Williams. Clock at 6. Double team on Williams. Dallenberg's got space, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Dallenberg's got his third basket of the night. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. There's the screen. The drive by James.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Williams' shot is off.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Green missing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Freak with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Now the dish to James. Off target from outside. And here is Williams. He feeds it to Griffin. The jump hook. They kick it out to Green. And no good trying to get that one. That'll do it for the first.
Hi, Kevin. We'll dock.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need. Some changes. Fry comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Freak subbed in for James. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Weber's checked in. Lampert in at 2-guard. Channing Frye out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Smith. And it's Irving in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Shot's good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Shot, high post. Love wide open. He fires. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Clippers trail by 5. Dallenberg sets a screen for Williams. Moore. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Dellavedova dishes to Freak. Pulls up on the wing. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 14.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Green passes to Williams. 1:27 left in the third. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Fry. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Moore with the steal. The feed now to D'Alembert. Nobody near Williams. And another 3 for the Clippers.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Now Freak. 14 points for him. 5 to shoot. Love kicks to Freak. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded. 29 seconds left to play in the third. There's a screen by Cantor for the lead. And that's collected by Love.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kicks to Freak. It's stolen by D'Alembert. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. Freak's checked in for J.R. Smith. Weber, he's checked in for the Clippers. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Setting the floor for the Clippers, they've got J.J. Redick. Weber is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Griffin in at the 4 spot. 11 feet away, and it's sent back by Irving. Passes to Lambert to tie it up. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dishes it to Redick. Griffin sets the screen for Redick. Pass to Griffin. Fires from 14. Another miss by Griffin.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
LeBron dishes to Freak to take the lead. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Feeds to Weber. He dishes it to Kanter. Back to Weber. There's the screen. He kicks it to Paul. 5 on the clock. At the elbow, Griffin. Nice work there coming off the screen. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And he gets it to go. 19 points for Freak.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Rotate over.
During that break,
Make your
Coach
presence
Rivers
felt.
had some words for his team.
Soft.
He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, you have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
James outside. And Love has it in the corner. Smith kicks to Freak. Can't get it to go. Paul with the defensive effort.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Griffin with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Now here's Reddick. Tight defense on him. And the wide open shot from Paul. Buries it from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 7.
I like the setup there. Green with a really rock-solid pick.
Griffin with the steal. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Paul outside. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And he gets it to go.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
That was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Paul. Pass to Griffin. It's stolen by Smith.
This game's finally gotten away from him.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Count it! And now they trail by just 4. Clippers with the ball. Now here's Paul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Off the inbound. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good from Freak. Paul with the ball. And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And here's James outside. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Hey, Kevin, I'm here with...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith with Chris Paul. Double figures in both points and assists for the double-double that led the way tonight. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal,